me better when I wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back to who I was before.
First up, I have gone back to using the Chanel powder. This is their natural finish loose powder. Shade is Universal. I have told y'all, you break this out, especially if you have oily skin, when it's hot. Okay, when you are trying to avoid sweat, oil, that type of thing, that is when you break this powder out. I have told y'all it is pretty similar to the Fenty, where I only break out that Fenty powder, the original one, when I really need to control my oil. However, I prefer how this one looks on my face without giving me that like matte look. You put that Fenty one on, don't even think you're gonna have like a natural finish, a dewy finish. You're going to have a matte finish to your face. With this one, I can still get that oil control. I can still get, you know, long wear out of the makeup that I put on my face, but I can still kind of have that, you know, skin but not your skin type of look to your makeup. So I really like this product, and I was obsessed with this for a good little minute, and I love when you can come back to a product and you like it as much as you did the first go around. So definitely we'll be using this probably for the rest of summer, because we've been in a heat wave all of July and it will probably continue into August. So okay, I'm realizing there's a lot of skincare focus in today's video because I couldn't put makeup on for a majority of July. I got this in a package from Aborian, I think is how you pronounce that brand. This is their water serum, and then this is their glow moisturizer. Baby, when I tell you, this is the combination to hydrated, plump skin, especially putting this on and then doing like red light therapy 30-ish minutes after that. Baby, face, that under makeup. Now, a lot of people go back and forth between whether your skin just has to be really prepped with skincare or if you need primer. If you're the I don't need primer type of person, this is how you're gonna prime your skin. This skincare under makeup, yes, it's what I have on under today's makeup, but I especially like it at nighttime because I just like going to bed like a glazed donut. Feel real clean, real. So love this at nighttime, love this in the morning time. They also sent, there's a matte version as well. So I will go back, it just depends on the day and what makeup I'm wearing. So because I'm wearing the Chanel powder, I went with the Glow Moisturizer. However, in the Fenty, the video I just did on Fenty retiring their foundation, I'm wearing the Glow the matte moisturizer under my makeup in that video. So all three, skin prep. Yes. Okay, again, focusing on skincare. This is from Tatcha. This is almost done. Not that much left in here. I feel like it's like down to here. This is their Matcha Cleanse Daily Clarifying Gel Cleanser. They say gel cleansers are best for oily skin. I love me a gel cleanser. I feel like they lather up really well and they do a good job of cleaning my face without stripping everything, because again, with oily skin, if you strip everything from your face, then your skin is going to try to overproduce oil, and then you end up looking even worse off than if you would just use a regular cleanser. And I feel like this is gentle enough of a cleanse where it's really going to clean my skin, but it's not stripping everything, and it's very simple. So this is what I use in the morning. At nighttime, I don't remember the name of the company, but I told you guys about that cleanser. It's a little bit more, not exfoliating, but like a little more grit of a cleanser on the face at nighttime. So this is a very good, like, easy morning skincare routine. You going back to school? Well, I don't know if you'll be using Tatcha. I mean, nowadays the teenagers are in fact using Tatcha. So, you know, waking up before school in the morning, you know that feeling. You don't want to do nothing, but you still got to wash your face. Good cleanser for that, before work, stuff like that. Tatcha, maybe it's because of Tatcha's price. I was gonna say, I feel like Tatcha is kind of like slept on as far as skincare, but it's also the price. Tatcha is not a like Neutrogena for everyone to just go easily get. Still talking about skincare, I did a video where I was talking about a body shower routine type thing for the summer, and I talked about this, but I feel like it's not talked about enough, so I'm going to talk about it again. This is the Dove Moisture Boost Pre-Cleanse Shower Butter. Now, again, if you already are not trying to have long showers, not trying to do too many steps, you complain about the everything shower being too much, maybe not the product for you. But if you've got the time, it is worth it with this product, because when I tell you, if you have a problem with your skin being dry, especially like winter, I think in the winter, this is something like everyone could do well with, because even if you don't have dry like body skin, the winter makes everyone feel ashy, makes everyone feel dry. So just an extra way to add some moisture, a little boost, is that what you call it? Moisture boost into your skin. It's necessary, especially for the winter, but even in the summer, this plus whatever body cleanser you're going to use, and you're going to use lotions later, it's going to keep your skin moisturized. I know that is a reason that people give on why you shouldn't shower every day. We're not even going to get into the showering twice a day, but a lot of people will say you shouldn't shower every day because it will strip your skin. And then, of course, there's the argument that yes, that's what lotion is for. But again, we're not gonna get into that. But if that is a concern of yours, you can shower as much as you want to, and your skin will not be stripped because you are using whatever body cleanser you're using in combination with it. Okay, so the next item is on my head. It is this wig. This is from Sensational. It's their Letitia wig. Baby, very much synthetic, very much throw this on and go type thing. When I said as soon as I finish filming this video, I'm gonna yank this right off. It's too hot, first of all, to have hair on my neck. But yeah, that's really the only reason I have it. Need a throw on and go type of wig. Y'all know I'm not here for the gluing it down, the hour with a band, that type of stuff. Throw it on and go type of thing. I was gonna do a silk press, but it's too hot for that. Literally would sweat it out within 3 or 4 days. It's just too hot for my natural hair right now. I don't want to do braids. I did braids for like 2 to 3 months. And even the wig, again, this is just for y'all, okay? It's been me, this wig, or wigs in general, and my bonnet for the last 30 days. Because as soon as y'all can't see me, I'm finna see these meeks. This wig has been a favorite this month. This product has also been a favorite this month. This is from Shea Moisture. It is their apple cider vinegar and niacinamide instant scalp refresh anti-dandruff spray. So there's this, and there's also their serum that's the same like collection. I did a video on this on Instagram, but basically every single time I get my hair braided, and that's whether it's braids for a wig, whether it's regular braids, right, boho braid, whatever, stuff like that type of thing, when my hair is braided up like this, it is going to itch, and I mean bad. Within 24 to 48 hours after I get it braided, I'm like patting my brain out of my head. The relief that this gives my scalp, it literally throughout the day just ended. Had to make sure I got my hair and not the actual wig. It's synthetic. It was not playing when it said relief. That is what it's going to give your head. So if you do have a itchy scalp, if you have a quick weave, anything like that, like your scalp is irritating you, spray this on it. Spray this on. Now, how much relief is, I wish it could give you the relief of like a week, right? But you'll get, a day of relief with it. So spraying it once a day, it's worth it to me than patting my brain out of my head. Okay, something I've been loving this month is this NARS blush. This is in the shade Orgasm, just a liquid pink blush, and it's like a cute little, girly pop pink that you throw on there. Now you can build up with this, but I like it for that like kind of subtle, just a flushed look to your face. Not every day is blush blindness. So I've been liking this blush. I finally put that Huda blush down for a little minute. And the last thing that I have to talk about in today's video, I'm again gonna talk about the Chanel water tint. I did a video on whether I still liked it in general after all these years, and then I did another video comparing it to the CoverGirl foundation because that's probably like the closest dupe out there for as far as like drugstore pricing compared to the $70-something foundation from Chanel. And both times I was reminded, yeah, I'm gonna have to make this a staple. Is what I have on in today's video. It's just such a good foundation. It looks good, it wears well, especially for it being a pretty natural finish foundation, and I am in the middle of a heat wave. It's a really good foundation, so I'm just gonna have to talk about it again. I feel like I put it in last month's. Did I put it in last month's favorite video for the month? I might have. But it's just that good of a foundation. I need to talk about it again. And when you see things repeated in my favorites, at least I'm really out here in these streets. Okay, there's no cap in my rap. I really do like. So that is it for my monthly favorites. Those are the things I was loving in July. Let me know if you discovered anything new this month, if you went back to anything in the comments down below. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells down below. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in next month's favorites. Bye.